Good morning, ma'am. This is the video presentation of our group activity last meeting with my members, Anseno Donesta, Pardo Mary Jane Yungkilio Ronaldine, and yours truly, Micaela Urbano. Direction. In groups of 4, gather one example of children's literature for each genre, justifying your choice. Give a brief description of each and point out and explain effective strategies on how to teach this literary text. Present it in class. Note, this activity has a bearing to the harness part of this lesson. Genre. Picture book. Title of literary text. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Brief description. Snow White is a kind and gentle princess, with lips red as rose and skin as snow. After she is forced to leave his castle, she befriends the lovable seven dwarfs and finds her one true love. Just whistle while you work, and cheerfully together we can tidy up the place. Strategies. Works globally to guide, connect, and manage initiatives for positive impact in a rapidly changing world. We combine innovative thinking and proven execution with a diverse and comprehensive network of partners and experts to maximize efficiency and to ensure success. Second genre, storybook. Title of literary text, Adam and Eve. Brief description. When Eve is tempted by the serpent and eats the forbidden fruit, Father makes Adam choose between him and Eden or Eve. Adam chooses Eve and eats the fruit, causing Father to banish them into the wilderness and destroying the tree of knowledge from which Adam carves a staff. Strategies. Creating a smart storytelling strategy begins with setting a goal and identifying the audiences who can help you achieve it. Third genre, traditional literature. Title of literary text, The Tales from Odyssey. Brief description. Brief Odyssey is an epic poem in 24 books traditionally attributed to ancient Greek poet. Is the story of Odyssey, king of Ithaca, who wanders for 10 years trying to get home after the Trojan War. Strategies. Comic strip, reading and writing, vocabulary practice, game board, project, class timeline, study ancient Greece. Fourth genre, historical fiction. Title of literary text, Gone with the Wind. Brief description. Novel by Mitchell, published in 1936. It is a sweeping romantic story about the American Civil War from the point of view of the Confederacy. Strategies. Set in the deep south in the midst of the Civil War, make some interesting them and setting ideas for Gone with the Wind. In this lesson, you'll get a glimpse of both, including some words from the author herself. Fifth genre, modern fantasy. Title of literary text, Harry Potter. Brief description. A lonely orphan who discovers that he is actually a wizard and enrolls in the Howard School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The book received numerous awards, including the British Book Award. Strategies. Uses many literary techniques, among which include foreshadowing, symbolism, and allusion. Sixth genre, realistic fiction. Title of the literary text, The Misfits. Brief description. A misfit is a story about a group of kids who don't fit in a school and get picked on. They try to change things by coming up with running for school president and starting a third political party based on the idea that students shouldn't call each other bad homes. Strategies. The theme of growing up is significant to this novel because, like most pretends, Bobby and his friends are trying to figure out how to be adults as they go, only to discover new things about themselves along the way. Seventh genre, non-fiction informational books. Title of literary text, Finding Winnie. Brief description. True story of the world's most famous bear is a 2015 children's book written by Canadian author Lindsay Mathrick and illustrated by Sophie Blackall. The non-fiction book is framed as a story Matic is telling to her son. Strategies: self-monitoring for comprehension, retelling, vocabulary development, asking and answering questions based on key details in the text, identification of main idea and or central message in the text and analyzing characters and their traits. 8. Genre: Poetry. Title of the literary text: The Old Man and the Sea. Brief description: through his struggle, Santiago demonstrates the ability of the human spirit to endure hardship and suffering in order to win. It is also his deep love and knowledge of the sea in its impassive purity and beneficence that allows him to prevail. Strategies: narrative techniques are methods and literary devices as a writer uses to craft the elements of a story. They involve different narrative elements, including plot, perspective, style, character, theme, and genre. And for the last genre, drama. Title of the literary text: One Ordinary Day. Brief description: a drama that explores the criminal justice system from an extremely popular perspective through the fierce story of two men surrounding the murder of a woman. Yunso, an ordinary college student, suddenly becomes the primary student suspect in a murder case. Strategies: drama techniques or drama conventions are the everyday tools of the drama teacher. They help to develop inquiry skills to encourage negotiation, understanding, and creativity. That's all. Thank you.